Welcome back to Cooking with Michelle. I'm Joel. I have my friend Michelle Estrada from the North Carolina Cooperative Extension with us here today. We're in the beautiful demonstration kitchen here at the Cooperative Extension, and I'm not going to lie,
good.
The ingredients are smelling good in here today.
Oh yes, I am so excited. Even when I'm not a big fan of sweet potatoes, I need to be a big fan because we are #1 producers in the United States for sweet potatoes.
That's right.
So I'm learning how to eat sweet potatoes, and today I'm out of my comfort zone because we're going to make sweet potato casserole.
I love it. I love it. You know, this is one of those recipes when it's cooler weather outside. Honestly, like a great Thanksgiving recipe. Take it to the family. But just an easy recipe for the family at home too, if you're just cooking.
Not just easy, but how many times we forget about those people that they cannot eat a lot of food with sugar or fats or sodium, and then we don't have an option for them.
Yeah.
Well, this is a healthier version of the regular sweet potato
Good
casserole.
to know. I'm gonna go wash my hands while you talk a little bit, all right?
Okay, so while Joel wash his hands, we are going to talk about the ingredients, and I'm just so excited because I love all these ingredients, and if you could be here to smell our kitchen, oh my goodness, you will be like delightful. So what we're going to use today, we're going to use vanilla extract. We're also going to use a little bit of cinnamon, actually like 3 teaspoons, nutmeg. If we're making sweet potato casserole, we need to have the nutmeg. We also going to have, this is where our healthier version comes. So we're going to have the quick oats. Those are the ones like the old-fashioned oats, but they are kind of like smaller than the regular ones. Now Joel is going to have to help me with this one. Pecans or pecans?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I call them pecans.
Okay, we'll go with that one. We're going to chop those. Oh, they are ready to chop. We're also going to have brown sugar. So in this recipe, the original recipe is actually from the Med Instead of Meds program. So, and it only called for 1 tablespoon, okay? So like I said, this is not something that I eat all the time. So I was not sure about what flavor it should be. So I shared with the staff.
Yeah.
And they vote. So they said that it needed to be a little bit more sugar.
But let's be honest, throwing more brown sugar in anything is gonna make it better, right?
That's right. So I did it with 1 tablespoon, and I thought it was really good. Now, today we're going to do, I think, 3 tablespoons, but you can go from 2 to 3, or like I said, if you're serving this one for somebody that is diabetic or something,
yeah,
just do 1 or just do artificial sweetener. And then we're going to have a little bit of more cinnamon, but between these two, we have the 3 tablespoons, and then canola oil. So, and of course, the sweet potatoes.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So again, this recipe is so easy. So we're going to start by grabbing our sweet potatoes, Joel.
How many were all these?
You can have them all.
Okay.
So this is what I should do every time that I'm mad with my kids. I have teenagers.
Yep.
So today we're going to microwave the sweet potatoes.
Okay.
You can make them in the oven if you want, but basically we just want to puree them. Yeah. So, but we're going to use the microwave, and takes around 15 minutes. Okay. So be careful with your microwave because mine doesn't go more than 15 minutes. So when I finish for 15 minutes, depending on the size of the sweet potato, you may need to add like maybe 5 more minutes.
I got you.
Okay. So we're going to add a little bit of water, and we're going to use this one if you want to add into that dish, and not like that.
Oh, you mean add it in? I'm sorry, I thought you meant just leave it in there with it. This is the first time I've done this, all right? We're going to put the water in the dish.
Thank you.
We're good now.
That was funny. Okay.
You gotta be specific.
Yes, just put the water inside of the dish. And that's just going to help you. And actually, we can put a little bit more so we can cover the whole thing. So that way, when you put something in the microwave, you want to be sure that it has a little bit of water. And we already wash our sweet potatoes. Remember to brush them really good because sweet potatoes contain a lot of the soil, or dirt.
Yeah.
So this is the part that I'm saying, like when you're like, okay, wake up. It's time to go to school.
Now, when you get really upset like that, see, you're going to stab your finger in just a minute.
No, you're going to do it.
See, now you're going to talk to me about stabbing my finger.
So we just need to make some holes on the sweet potatoes so they cook quicker. And also,
How many holes? Like,
no, you don't need that many.
oh, okay.
And also they don't explode in your microwave. That would not be good, right?
No.
So one thing that you can do, I like to cut the ends now.
I'm putting a ton of holes in this. Is that good?
That's good.
Okay.
That's good. So now I forgot what I was
I'm
saying.
sorry, I
My
got you off
goodness.
track here.
It's okay. So I cut the ends before we cook them, but that's up to you. So again, if you don't want to do it in your microwave, you can do it in the oven, and you can actually peel them and cut them before you cook them.
Cool.
You're doing great.
Trying.
You're getting all your frustrations there.
That's what it is.
So this is the fun part. And now I'm getting kind of scared. You're doing great. See, that was really hard for me when I did it, but it's only 4 sweet potatoes. And for these casserole, we're gonna need a dish that is 9 by 9. Normally they come in 8.5 by 8.5.
Okay.
But the recipe, I think it says 9 by 9, but it's okay.
Gotta have one more right there.
Okay.
All right.
So do you want to cut the ends, or you want to leave them like that?
You tell me.
Let's cut the
Cut them?
ends.
So we're just gonna chop this?
Yes. Okay. And then we can put it in the dish. And you see, like I cut them before because most of the times it has like a black, after you cook them it gets really black.
Yeah.
And you can eat that, but it doesn't look that pretty.
I gotcha.
You know, it's all
How about presentation?
That's right. And you know, the other day we always talk about presentation, but someone was telling me also that, you know, we really use our smell to like things. So it's very important. So now this is the time that we're going to take them to our microwave.
Okay.
And we're going to just set up the microwave for 15 minutes.
Alrighty. All right, 15, it's about 15 minutes. We had to add a little bit, but.
Until 20 minutes, and like I said, it's depending on the size.
Yep.
And the power of your microwave.
And they're good and soft now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
And one
important
thing that we did in the microwave, we just, you know, stab these.
You're all about the stabbing today.
So if the fork can go through, they're ready.
Yep.
Okay. So one thing that you can do is just cut them in half, and we're just gonna cut them over there. That way
Cut them in there?
They cool quicker.
All the way through?
Mm-hmm. Yes. You see how
Yeah.
soft they are?
There we go.
Another thing that is going to really influence your the flavor on your recipe is going to be the sweetness of your sweet potato. You know, sometimes they are so sweet. If you know that you have very sweet potatoes,
Very sweet potatoes.
So you may not need to add sugar.
Okay.
So okay, so let's see if we can hold it. I think I can. Ooh, maybe. So what we're going to do? Can we move this one in here?
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do, we're just going to put everything, and look at how
Oh,
easy.
look at that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know it's done.
That's right. And actually, the recipe is telling you that you may need to get a masher or a food processor.
Yeah.
You don't need a food
Oh, okay.
processor. Every time that I do these, you know, it comes this easy. So I'll let you do the other ones. So sweet potatoes are really, really good for us.
Yeah.
He did something that I did not see, right?
No, it just ripped. But it's all right.
Okay. I was like, I know something happening here. I can recognize that face.
It's all good.
Sweet potatoes are very good for our vision.
Yeah. I did
And-
hear that. I've heard that.
Yes, because they are full of vitamin A, but not just vitamin A, but also potassium. What other? Vitamin C. So they are really, really good for us. I know potatoes can have a bad reputation, but especially sweet potatoes are really good because they contain a lot of fiber. So they're really good to help us to build that good bacteria that we need.
You can see the fiber.
Oh, yes. So, I'm glad you mentioned that. So one of the,
Thank you.
you're welcome. One of the things why I like to find smaller sweet potatoes, I believe that they have better flavor.
Okay.
And also, they don't have that many fibers that sometimes, it's hard
Yeah.
when you're eating something. I don't know. What do you think? Do you?
I haven't like done enough research on that to know if the small
I mean,
ones.
you don't eat a lot of sweet potatoes.
No, I do, but I never paid attention to.
You just eat them.
I just eat it.
That was not research. That was just from eating them.
I've never paid attention to the correlation there.
Okay. Well, next time, that's your homework. And you're going to have to practice that skill too.
I'm not gonna lie. The first one was not that hot. The last two have been a little bit warmer.
Oh, that's why you're shaking. And
It's because my hand is on fire right now.
do you need a paper towel?
No, I'm good. I'm almost done now. I can't feel anything in my hand now.
Well, you're doing really good.
Well, thank you.
And you may say, oh, well, 15 minutes in the microwave is a long time.
Yeah, I did say that actually.
You did.
I was like, I didn't know microwaves ran that long.
Well, actually,
She's
mine
used to heating up pizza in them and stuff.
Yeah, mine stops after 15 minutes. So the other day I thought it was not working anymore, but no. Now I learned that it needs to cool and then it comes back.
It's good to know.
That's right. So,
It's okay. I'm almost done. It's the last one.
I'm glad he's the one that is cooking. And I try, we try to wait a little bit.
We did, but it's all right.
Oh, and we didn't say that you need to preheat your oven to 350.
Important. We've already done that, but we
That's
did
right.
forget to mention that. All right.
Okay, you got it? So now we're just going to mash them.
This is another thing to get stress out here.
Yes, and actually, I forgot 2 more ingredients.
You forgot a what?
I forgot 2 ingredients.
Oh.
I was like, I feel like I'm missing something.
What are the ingredients that we forgot?
Milk and unsweet applesauce.
Oh, that's right. I did see that on the recipe. I'm glad you caught it, though. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, I was like, we are missing something. So easy too. And be sure that when you're, after you cook your sweet potatoes, sometimes we're like, are they ready or not? I don't like to have big chunks of the sweet potato. I don't know about you
Yeah.
in the casserole.
Is that good?
So, yeah,
Okay.
you did amazing. So,
I'm just going to set this here for right now.
yeah, that's good. Because we're not going to need it, and I can clean that. Okay, so what we're going to do, again, so easy. We're going to add the applesauce.
Okay.
We're going to add the milk,
Okay.
the nutmeg.
Ooh. Nutmeg? This one?
No, that's the cinnamon.
That's nutmeg.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. I was just making sure you were on top of it.
The cinnamon?
Cinnamon? You ever done the cinnamon challenge before?
No, and I don't want it.
Tried
I
it
don't want
once.
to try. No.
I
You
did it
did?
once. I did it. And I felt horrible. It was back in college, right? Like we all do dumb things in college. I did
Not
it.
me.
Bunch of us tried it. I completed it successfully, but I felt horrible.
Oh,
Like
my
I was
goodness.
like, it was bad.
Don't do it.
Everybody else basically just went and threw up, but I didn't. I was like, I'm gonna get this, but it was not worth it.
No. I like cinnamon, but no, for a challenge.
No, it was bad. Vanilla?
The vanilla.
Okay. Which, one of my favorite ingredients. Probably,
Mine
arguably,
too.
my favorite ingredient.
Oh, I love vanilla. Okay.
Okay.
So now we're just going to mix everything. Now I'm gonna take these to the back.
Oh man, this is smelling so good.
It's like you can just eat it like
Yeah,
that, right?
like the vanilla smells, but then also the cinnamon. Goodness.
So I just wanted to mention that we add the applesauce and it's unsweeted. So
Okay.
that's why this is not really sweet. And again, we always need to have an option for those people that they cannot eat all, when we're, celebrating something, we always have all these dishes that if we have someone that has some dietary restrictions,
Yep. Oops.
they can eat what we're cooking. Good.
fine.
We got it.
It's all good.
Okay, so we're going to put it in here.
Okay. Come on.
This is incredible easy.
It really is.
And fun.
Yeah.
It's those kind of recipes that you don't have to really worry about it. You just mix and I'm always afraid to do traditional dishes because I know how like Mexicans feel about if somebody makes enchiladas and it's not very traditional.
So I have a question for you. Like I talked about earlier that this would be a great Thanksgiving dish. In Mexico, what do y'all have for Thanksgiving? Do y'all do turkey and stuff too?
No, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Okay, then they don't even have a Thanksgiving.
But I celebrate Thanksgiving in here, so you can share your food with me. That doesn't mean that
That's right. I guess Thanksgiving is just a very American thing.
Yes. And we had learned so much. And it's incredible,
So it's just a normal day in Mexico.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You just have
So when
your
we move-
enchiladas. Or
Right. So when we move here, everybody's like, what are you doing for
what
Thanksgiving?
Is this turkey?
Everybody's asking me, like, what are you doing on Thanksgiving? Nothing.
Probably going to work or something.
Yes,
I don't know.
yeah. We already,
Yeah.
It was
Do y'all
terrible.
eat a lot of turkey? Do they have a lot of turkey?
We do turkey, and yes, we do.
Okay. Because I know chicken, of course, is like
yes, but
a
we
staple.
eat a lot of like soups with turkey. And,
Okay.
And in Christmas we eat turkey.
Okay. That's good to know. I like to ask these things, man.
Yes. Okay, so
Now that's your culture lesson for today. Look at that.
yeah, so I'm all about Thanksgiving, okay?
We like it.
Because if it's food involved.
Do you like turkey? See, I don't like turkey.
No.
If it's prepared correctly, I will eat turkey. Turkey to me is too dry. I love ham. Ham is my go-to, but I'm not a turkey fan.
With mine, I have to. I don't like to eat like a turkey leg or things like that. I'd rather to have it in a soup or something. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna do the topping.
Okay.
Very easy. So we're just gonna put all the ingredients.
Okay.
So those are the quick oats. Then we have the pecans.
Pecans.
Then we have the brown sugar.
Uh-oh.
And
there it
again,
goes.
we're putting more than it's supposed to.
Yeah.
So you can just go with 1 tablespoon.
More cinnamon.
More cinnamon. And before we do the oil, we're going to mix this.
Okay.
And I did not give you a spoon.
I mean, I could reuse that one, but it's got some gunk on it.
No,
Some sweet potato
let's
gunk.
use a smaller spoon.
We got sweet potatoes on my hands.
Oh, no. We don't lick our fingers.
Well, now that's how you know you're having fun, if you get it on you, right?
That's right. And my brown sugar was kind of old.
It happens. It's all good.
Yes. And I don't like to buy a lot of brown sugar.
Because you use it like
Yes,
twice a year.
Yes, we don't really use it. So what is better, regular sugar or brown sugar?
I'm gonna say brown sugar because I feel like it's a trick question.
You think I'm asking you a trick question?
Well, it's funny because I think brown sugar tastes better, but it's is it healthier for me?
Guess what?
What?
Someone asked me this same
Guess what?
question.
The answer is neither.
Sugar is sugar, right?
Oh, okay.
So the only difference between regular sugar and brown sugar,
Is the brown.
that's
Whatever
right,
that is.
and that's molasses.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
So it maybe it's a little
So
bit,
I was about to say, but does the
Worse.
molasses not add a little bit of?
it's even worse,
Yeah,
right? But sugar is sugar.
true.
So that's why we need to be very careful with the sugar. So this is ready, and
Okay.
now we're just going to add the
Canola
canola
oil.
oil.
Okay.
And my question was like, why we should add that? But you're going to see how the color change, and it looks so much better and attractive.
And it's a little bit of a binder too.
Right, that too. I'm going to move these from here so
It's
people
my
can see.
leaning tower of dishes there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I spilled some.
Oh, you were doing so
I was.
good.
Look how clean. This is like a first.
I had never seen this before. You just want to make me work.
I know. All right.
Okay, and we're just going to...
Oh, this part makes me nervous because it's got to be perfect.
That's right.
For presentation.
I'm watching you.
You like this?
Your technique?
The technique?
I do. You should have seen mine.
Was it not as pretty?
No, it looks pretty, but it was not like that. I was rushing. I just did it like that.
Well.
But that looks very nice in front of the camera.
There you go. We do it for the camera.
That's right.
Make sure we get all those edges. We want every bite.
So this is going to go in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Really nothing to worry about in here because everything is cooked by now.
Yeah.
So that's how I did it. So we're going to go to the oven.
We got to level it out a little bit there.
You can just...
That's all right. It's good. It's good.
Okay, well, you were missing in here some. We need to share with everybody.
Look at us being such perfectionists. All right, so we're going to go drop this in the oven for how long?
20 to 25.
20 to 25 minutes, and
350.
we'll see y'all in just a minute. All right.
Wow.
Look at that.
You
Look at
did
how
a good
symmetrical it all is. It looks so good. I'm going to set this over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, serving size.
So the serving size is 1/9. So you're going to divide this in 9 squares. No.
So that's 2 lines and 2 lines.
Yes.
It's been a long week.
See, that's a good thing. In the kitchen, you're always going to use math.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Math is not my thing, so.
Math is my thing if I have a calculator.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay. So while you do that, I'm going to let you know about the calories and everything, okay? So we are going to be able to serve 9 pieces. The
Does
serving
not
size
slide
is,
off very well.
But you did good. Look at how pretty. That looks like we need to take a picture of
Yeah,
this.
oh, we're going to. Don't you worry.
This is so nice. So the calories is 150, and that's when I add the 3 tablespoons of sugar, okay? So if you use less sugar, that means less calories. The total fat is 7 grams, the sodium 25, carbs 20 grams, fiber 3 grams, and protein 2.
Awesome.
So really good dessert.
Yeah,
or,
not
I don't
bad
know,
at
you
all.
don't eat it as a dessert,
No,
right?
it's a side dish.
Yes.
All right, let's give it a try.
Let's do it.
One for you.
Thank you. Let's see if you did a good job.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, it's hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very hot. The problem is the sweet potatoes stick to your mouth.
So
All right,
be
so-
careful.
Let it cool an appropriate amount of time.
You're so
It burns
excited.
going down. Okay. Let it cool a little bit before you eat it. It's so tasty. I can't feel my esophagus anymore. But it's really good.
It was really good.
It is. Oh man, that was burning for quite a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. But so good.
I'm waiting.
That's probably smart. I gotta eat it so I can tell everybody how good it is. No, it is really good. And it's funny because when I put it on the plate, my toppings kind of shifted a little bit. But when you get those toppings in there with the sweet potatoes, I like sweet potatoes.
Oh, this is good.
But it's really good. It's healthy. It's a great side dish for Thanksgiving. You know, really any time in the fall, I feel like. again, North Carolina, #1 grower of sweet potatoes.
And we have sweet potatoes all year long,
Yeah.
so we can eat it
You
all
can
the
support
time.
local, get your sweet potatoes, and have a great side dish as well. So
That's right.
super quick. The prep time was nothing. I mean, it's
And
just
easy.
yeah, super easy. But it's nice because if you're doing it as a side dish, you don't have to focus on that a lot. You can focus on the main dish too. So, Michelle, I think we did another good one here. So
I think so too.
thank you for preparing this recipe for us. If there's a question you have about this recipe or any of the recipes we have tried, you can reach out to Michelle here at the Cooperative Extension. If there's something you want us to try, let us know. Like we'll find a healthy recipe for just about anything.
If you're looking for cooking classes, next year we'll have a lot of cooking classes.
Exciting. You can learn to cook something like this.
That's right.
All right, well, we're going to go let this cool a little bit and finish our sweet potato casserole. And we'll see you guys next time right here on Cooking with Michelle.
Thank you.